Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back. And today I got something super cool in this box to show you guys, so stay tuned because we're going to get right into it. We're going to show you what I got. We're going to have a little fun. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I got something super cool. I didn't think this was going to come as fast as it did, but it did, and I'm excited, and I know you already know by the title what it is, so we're going to open it up. It came in this little box like this, super cool. I've already taken a look at it, but it is the BPS Knives little camp axe. Now this thing is super cool. I was blown away by when I saw this thing. And this is actually what it comes with. It actually comes with a sheath cover and it comes with a belt loop, an axe carrier. So that's super awesome that they not only give you the axe, but they give you a cover for the blade so it protects the blade, and they give you a belt loop to carry your axe so you can put it on whenever you want. Now this little thing, man, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna take these off of here. This thing is impressive. Now I'm gonna leave this on here for a minute while I'm talking about it. But take a look at that. Actually, let's take it off. Let's take it off so you guys can really see the blade. So this is what it looks like. All right. Nice little scales they put on the handle right there and stuff. Fits in the handle really good. Super cool little blade. Just nice little curve right here for doing work and stuff. And it also, the way they designed this little piece right here, you can really choke up on it. So I think you might be able to do some feather sticks and things like that, and maybe even carve some notches. But it's light, but it's not super light. It's got weight where it needs it up in the head of the axe to really make those chops. So we're gonna do a little chopping today, and we're gonna do a little stick work, maybe, if I have some sticks. So let me run over here. Let me see what I got over here. Do I got some sticks over here in the pile? Let me run over here in the pile and grab some sticks real quick, and I'll be right back because I usually have them here and I forgot to put any up here. So let me go get those. All right, guys, I got some sticks to work with. So let's see what we can do here. Let's first, let's try some feather sticking. I'm going to choke up on that. See how that handle is? See, it's got that groove? We're going to choke up on that. We're going to see if we can actually do some really light shavings, which it looks like it's going to do. Looks like we can do some curls. Yep, looks like we can do some curls. Looks like it'll do some curls pretty easily. And let's see if we can just do some really light, fine stuff. Let's see here. Yep. Looks like we can do some fine stuff too. So that's actually cool. This feels really good in the hand. I'm really impressed. Like, you can hold that and really just get a good grip and really shave some of that wood off. And let's skin that off and let's get down to the actual, see if we can get there. Look at that. You make little bitty curls with it. So yeah, that was a really cool design. So I really like that a lot. Now let's see if we can do a notch. Let's try to notch this guy. So let's see if we can do a notch. You know, let's press on it right there. Let's see if we can do a little notch work. You know, roll that blade in there. And let's see if we can get a little notch going here. It's a little tricky for notching. I mean, maybe I can throw it in here and get a good whack like that. And then I can notch it out. I'm going to say you can do a notch. Yeah, you can do a notch. We're getting a little bit of a notch. It's just going to take a little bit more work. But So yeah, you can do a notch, but it's a little bit harder than doing with a knife. But that's okay because it's an axe, and it will do it. I'm gonna say that, you know, it came axe sharp out of the box. So you could probably put a little bit more of an edge on it if you wanted to, but it actually doing this kind of stuff, like doing some shaving stuff. You know, if you want to do some feather sticks, it's doing really good. I think you can do some little bit of chop trimming like this easily. Oh yeah, yeah, it'll go right through that. See? So let's do that to this one too. Let's see if we can do that. So you got a little. So you want to trim this down. You can easily. And yep, took that one apart too. So yeah, it works good for that. So that definitely works. But let's go over here. I got some stuff set up over here, and let me move the camera over here. I got a bigger log, and we're gonna see if we can split a little bit bigger log as well. Because what I want to do is just show you what I would use this for, camp task wise. This is what I would use this little blade for, which is stuff like we just did right here, and some of the stuff I'm gonna do over here. So we're gonna move the camera over here. We're gonna do a little chopping, and then we'll wrap this video up, and I'll tell you what I think about it, because I just got this, so I haven't even had this out of the box. I took it, looked at it, then I decided to do the video. So all this testing, I'm seeing it as you're seeing it, which is actually kind of cool. Also, if you guys are wondering, it's the 1066 carbon steel that it's made out of. It's a full tang, nice full tang, which is really nice, and it feels really good. It feels really good to choke up here. I like the design of the handle, the curve of the handle, and it feels really good here. I think it's going to be a good little chopper for like trimming limbs, things like that, and your basic little camp task. It's got this little spike on the back here. Not really conducive for hammering, but maybe conducive for some other things, maybe making holes or something and doing that. I don't know, but let's go test it out over here and see what we can do. All right, everybody, I got a couple little camp tasks set up here. Normally, what I do with little axes like this is I usually chop up stuff like this, which, or you're trimming limbs like that, you know, trimming branches, you know, taking stuff off, which that's not good because it's hitting the ground there, but usually something like this, which is obviously doing just fine. Here's a little bit thicker one, which is working just fine for. So that works pretty good. Now I got this thicker one. I figured I want to do this little bit thicker one. This is a little bit harder wood as well, and kind of chop through this to show you guys what it can do here. It's about as big as I'd probably try to chop through this. Probably wouldn't even really consider it normally, but I know we're Americans and we like to chop through big stuff, so I figured I would give it a whirl. So well, that cut through that pretty good. That's not actually as sturdy as I thought it was going to be. But let's see if we can do this. Let's put it up here. Like that. Let's see. Yep, it'll split that. So that works. So let's take this one. It's a little bit harder wood. Let's see what we can do with that too. Oh, I thought it was harder. So this one's not that great either. And there we go. I split that pretty good. Let's see if we can split it this way. Maybe not. Let's split it again. See if I can hold it up here. Come on. Now the one thing you guys want to be careful about is with a little axe, you don't want to sling in there. That's why I'm on my knees. You know, this would probably be better. If you could tap it with something, let's see. Let's see if we can do this. So I don't want to swing it. Just want to set it there. Let's see if we can tap it with this guy. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's how that worked out, huh? So it will split wood, obviously. It works pretty good for that. Let's see if we can chop this a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty hard that way, so. So there you go. So yeah, if you had to go something a little thicker, I wouldn't necessarily probably chop through something that thick, but there you go. That works pretty good. Let's stick it in this way so you guys can see it. That's a pretty cool little camp axe. So let's wrap this up. Okay guys, well, there was a little bit of chopping for you, a couple little tests, little quick tasks to do that you would do around a campsite probably. I think it did pretty good. The edge is good. I thought that those couple thicker logs were a little bit harder. It sounded harder and felt harder when I took them up. They ended up being a little softer on the inside, but still did the job. It was harder on the outside. You guys saw me chop. It's a good little chopper. Most likely I'd probably be chopping through stuff about this thickness with this axe. I wouldn't really necessarily try to chop something as big as I was chopping, but it obviously can do it. It's a good little axe. It felt good in the hand. It didn't feel like it was trying to fly out of my hand. The weight of it felt really good, and just for a good little like throw in your backpack to have a little camp axe if you need to do some chopping or cutting out something or anything like that for axe task type thing. I think this could do pretty good with it. Again, you want to be careful because it's such a short handle. That's why I was on my knees. And even then, there's a couple times there that I'm like, yeah, this could be a little tricky. So I don't know if I necessarily would try to split things like that. I would probably lay my wood down like this, hold my axe together, and hit it like that. So you don't take that chance at hitting it, especially if you're out there by yourself. But as far as doing like normal, like trimming stuff or anything, and even if you have to do, like I said, if you have to do some curls and stuff, which it actually does really, really well, which I'm shocked about. Like if you need to make some tinder, this little thing will tinder it up. I mean, I'm really shocked that it does that well with that. It feels really good. It feels good in the hand. Now, my wife wants to test it out. She saw it and she liked it. She picked it up. She's like, wow, I really like that. But she's like, I don't know if I want one. She has to try it out and see how it feels for her. She's usually chopping up branches about this size and trimming limbs and things like that, and just like something small and easy because she's small. And I think this will fit the bill. I think this is definitely something to throw in the backpack and see how well it'll work. It's definitely light enough but yet beefy enough and thick enough, as you guys can see on the head, that I think it'll do a good job. I'm really impressed with it. But you know, BPS Knives has been making some really good stuff. I've reviewed several of their knives that I like really well, and they do really well. And this is no exception. It's got that nice wood handle, just like they put on their knives. Nice thick spine, 1066 carbon steel, and just feels really good. And I think this is a really cool, if you guys are looking for a little compact axe that's carbon steel that can get the job done for little axe tasks. Now remember, it's little axe tasks. You don't need to be trying to split massive logs with this thing. I know us Americans like to go bigger and better with everything, but I think for a small camp task that you would use a small axe, I think this is a possible viable thing. You know, now I'm not a bushcrafter or anything like that, so I mean that's up to you guys. But I think for doing smaller tasks with a little axe where you don't want to be swinging a bigger hatchet or anything like this, I think this will fit the bill. So it's a really cool little blade. I'm really impressed with it, and just with my little bit of testing, like I said, that's the first time I've done anything with it, is what you guys just saw. I mean, I got it in. It's like, hey, I'm gonna make a video about this. Came out here and decided to go at it, and you guys saw it as I saw it. So I think with getting a feel for it a little better, I think I can do even some more cool stuff with it. So I'm actually really impressed. So yeah, pretty cool. And the other nice thing, like I said, they include the blade sheath, so you can put it back in there, and that slides in there like that and snaps over. And they also include a nice axe carry belt hanger dangler for you, and I think that's awesome. They could have just put this on there and called it a day, but they didn't. They gave you the belt dangler and the cover for the blade, and it's a pretty neat little package. I mean, that's pretty neat package, and this is made very well. It's nice, decently thick leather. It feels really good. It's riveted in. The sheath to cover it is made really well. I mean, it's a really nice little package. I mean, and if I remember correctly, this was, I didn't look up the price. I will put the price up here somewhere. The price will be up here so you guys can see it. but it was either $39.99 or $49.99. I think it might have been $49.99, somewhere in there. But the price will pop up here, and you guys will see it, so you know what it is. And I will also put a link down below where you can get this little axe if you guys are interested in it. I will link it down below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But I just want to do it. This is just a quick little review. It just came in. Figured I'd do a couple little things real quick with it and show you guys what it is and what it isn't. For me, I will say it's definitely a win, and it's definitely going to end up in one of my packs. It's probably going to end up in my pack that's in my truck, that I have there for everyday stuff, and probably end up in there, because this is a great little axe. And if you need something small and quick, you know, this will work. You know, if you ever had to get somebody out of a car, this will shatter that window pretty quickly. So I think it's a viable little tool to keep in your truck. So pretty impressive little thing. But like I said, BPS knives, they're out of Ukraine, and they've actually been doing some pretty good stuff. Their knives are really good. I would check out their knives as well. But yeah, this is a cool little axe. I'm really happy with it, and it's nice and compact. I mean, it's a nice compact little setup for those of you guys that do a lot of backpacking and looking for a cool compact axe with a nice comfortable wood handle, that can just do some axe chores that you need to get done. I think this might cover it. So I definitely would give it a look at and check it out. That's my recommendation anyway, you know. But like I said, I'm no expert. I'm just a guy that likes to be out in the woods. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe down below. Link will be down below for this axe if you guys want to get it. And that's all I got for you guys. And so until I see you next time, you guys take care, and we'll see you on the next one.